Hearing now that they've actually stopped the scoring because there will be 3 to go. Right. So this is our first attempt at a green-white checker.
Yeah, they'll get the flag at 166, and this one was scheduled to go 167, but they've added a lap to make it 168. So it's the 8th green-white checker at Texas, as you see, and that will make Ray Dunlap's statistics get all thrown out of loop.
This is the restart. This is where it could be won or lost right here.
Coming to the green flag. Johnny Sauter moves down the racetrack before he gets to the start-finish line. We've seen this before. They could black flag Johnny Sauter for that move.
We saw David Reagan get penalized in the Daytona 500 for doing that exact same thing.
He cannot move out of his line until he gets to the start-finish line. Johnny Sauter dropped down in front of the 33. The field fanning out behind him.
I thought David Mayhew was going to spin out. He was on the inside of Parker Kligerman, completely sideways. There's contact. PK Jr.'s in the outside wall.
He saves it.
Hang on to it. You're okay.
A little bit of contact, saves it across the stripe. White flag in the air. Johnny Sauter is leading, but will he be able to hold on to that spot? Where they posted the 13, they black flagged him.
They're going to take this win away from Johnny Sauter. We saw it. It was obvious. He was way to the inside before they got to the start-finish line.
David Mayhew had his hands full with that 2 behind the 29 of Parker Kligerman. Through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Coming out of turn number 4, Johnny Sauter's in front. He's been black flagged. It will be the win for Ron Hornaday. Win number 3 in Texas.
Travis Kvapil hard into Johanna Long.
Across the stripe. And the trucks continue to try to avoid. But Johanna Long and Travis Kvapil, hard contact at the start-finish line. A lot of damage to the front of the 5 truck. You see the steering wheel coming off for Johanna Long. She'll drop the window net. Travis Kvapil has taken the steering wheel off of that truck. Wow, what an amazing finish.
That's amazing. There's Joe Shear Jr. right there. Cannot believe it. Absolutely cannot believe it.
And Phil, you brought up the perfect example. We have seen a win get taken away from someone because they tried to make that move before they got to the start-finish line.
And this will have some serious implications with the points, because more than likely they will move Johnny Sauter back to the last truck on the lead lap.
And in this situation, that would be 22nd.
It would be 20. He would be shown in the 22nd position. More than likely, that's what kind of finish Johnny Sauter's going to get.
Johanna Long is able to climb out of that truck. She will go to the ambulance in the infield care center. Ron Hornaday grabs the checkered flag. It's the 3rd time he's won at Texas Motor Speedway, closing in on Brendan Gaughan and Todd Bodine.
I know how heartbroken Johnny Sauter has to be right now, but this is the 2nd time we've seen that happen this year. We saw it happen to David Reagan in the Daytona 500.
And the rules are spelled out each week. They remind them you cannot move out of your lane until you get to the start-finish line on a restart.
Let's take a look at it now. This is the restart. Johnny gets a great jump, such a good jump that he's able to clear Ron Hornaday. There he goes. He's on the throttle. He pulls to the inside.
And there they go past the start-finish line.
Here's another look here. Johnny's contention is maybe he's going to say, well, I left enough lane for Ron Hornaday on the inside. He just chose to get in behind me. He did come across the nose of the 33 trucker Ron Hornaday.
That was the restart that lost Johnny Sauter this race. He had the strongest truck tonight. He was extremely good on long runs and trying to get the restart to where he could get the win. We're going to hear from him. Hermie.
Johnny headed back to the garage. Your comment?
God bless America.
Got a good restart on that last. What do you think NASCAR's decision is on this restart?
He's got a lane to race down there. We both spun the tires. It's just whatever, Is
you gonna go meet with NASCAR now and try to get an official word from them?
Nah, it's official, isn't it?
Johnny Sauter.
Thanks, Hermie. We've seen frustration tonight. We saw it from Matt Crafton involved in an incident. Now, obviously, Johnny Sauter extremely frustrated. thinking that he left a lane when clearly he came down in front of the 33.
And what Johnny's saying is he spun the tires, Ron spun the tires, and that's the line he took to save his truck with the tire spinning. He said he left a lane down there for Ron Hornaday, but in NASCAR's view, he pulled down there and blocked Ron Hornaday. Here they are coming to line. The black flag was displayed for Johnny Sauter and the checkered flag for Ron Hornaday. And there's Travis Quapple. Wow, hard contact with Johanna Long.
Yeah, Travis was completely out of sorts as he came through the grass, and he was headed towards the wall. He's actually lucky Johanna Long was there. Unlucky for Johanna Long, but she really cushioned the blow of what would have been a big hit on the wall.
Here it is right here. See, Travis loses the front of his truck and chases it up the hill. There he is now. Just no control right now in the grass. And as you mentioned, he would have hit that outside wall completely head on if Johanna hadn't been there. But tough break for her. Hard contact. Look at the back of her truck.
A lot of damage at the end of this race. And here comes a tire.
That's Johanna's own tire, so that adds insult to
injury. There's the black flag. Checkered flag. He was already posted.
Wow, you heard that.
You heard that, and you saw Kim Lopez. And I tell you what, how sharp is she? She's got the checkered flag in one hand. The wreck happens, and she's reaching for the yellow flag.
There's Nelson Piquet Jr. He bounces off the wall. And then back through the grass. What an eventful day it's been for Nelson Piquet Jr.
So Hornaday gets the win. Parker Kligerman is actually scored in second. So a huge race for Parker Kligerman as you see the 33 pulling into victory lane. Ray.
Well, Jeff Hensley comes in to celebrate with Ron Hornaday, and Hornaday will go ahead and jump out of this Kroger-sponsored Chevrolet number 33. It'll be career win number 48 as a stream of confetti comes down. Congratulations going around to the crew. Ron, a crazy finish to this race, but I was at the drivers' meeting today, and I heard Wayne Otten, our series director, review that rule. Your thoughts of what you saw in those last couple laps?
I'm not going to go against what he judged, the judgment he just did, but he actually all came down. I seen him slide a little bit, and then he just kept the momentum coming in front of us just to block a little bit. And then when he figured it out, he came back up there. But Jeff Hensley and all the guys stuck with me the whole day. They were just so loose getting in and just really tight to the center. So I try to save my stuff just in case that green-white check come out and something stupid happened. But first of all, I got to thank Kroger, everybody involved at KHI, Ream. It takes a whole lot of people, and if you don't look at them, they're right there. It's just an unbelievable day. I'll take that. You know, with misfortunes last week and 25 points. So.
Ron, it's only been 12 races since you last won at Martinsville, but it seems like a lot longer than that.
The way our year's been going, we're gaining on them, but we're still not right now. So Johnny was fast in the tire test down here, and these guys never say die. I mean, I had her hung out there, and I was shattering the front tires while the back was sliding. So Kevin Delaney, thanks for believing in me. This is cool. It takes a lot of people to do this, and I just got to thank Armored, Ream, especially Kroger. I mean, this is cool.
All right, congratulations. Closing in on 50 wins for Ron Hornaday. Hermie?
Well, David Mayhew, a lot of guys get good opportunities. Pick your order up there. But few take advantage of it. You capitalize on a great opportunity. Solid run from lap 1 to the checkered flag. Congratulations.
Thank you. We had a really good truck. I got to thank Kevin and Delana Harvick, Steve McGowan, MMI Services, all the guys at KHI. And without this opportunity, you're never going to run like this with these guys. And just got to really thank them. Bruce Cook, all the guys on pit road did an awesome job adjusting the truck all night long. And we just slowly worked our way forward and had a shot at the end. Just got a little free.
How was it racing up there with the guys that you see every weekend? You showed you had a lot of talent tonight, able to close the deal too. That means a lot.
Yeah, no, that was when we got to those last couple restarts. That's definitely not what we needed. The truck seemed like it, or maybe it's just me still getting used to the restarts, but after 5-10 laps, the thing really started to come alive, and I think we would have had a shot at getting up to those guys, but learned a lot. Restarts behind Sauter and Hornaday. You can't ask for two better teachers than that.
And you got some more racing to do tomorrow. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we're flying out first thing in the morning to the K&N West Series at the Bull Ring, so busy weekend, but a lot of fun. Good way to close this off tonight.
Solid effort from David Mayhew.
I think KHI will be very pleased with the performance that he put forth today. Again, this is the final restart and the demise of Johnny Sauter's great night.
You know, the more times we watch it, Rick, he definitely spun the tires and actually had to chase his truck down there. There's a black flag displayed for Johnny as we see Travis Quapple running into Johanna Long, and the checkered flag for Ron Hornaday.
Ron celebrated his 48th win in the Camping World Truck Series. That record is going to be very tough to beat.